To set up DNS with GoDaddy, start by logging into your GoDaddy account and navigate to the Domain Manager section. Here you will see a list of all your registered domains. Select the domain you want to set up DNS for and click on the DNS button. Next, you will be taken to the DNS Manager page where you can view and edit your DNS records. The DNS Manager is divided into several sections, including A records, CNAME records, MX records, and TXT records. A records are used to point your domain to a specific IP address. CNAME records are used to point your domain to another domain. MX records are used to set up email hosting. And TXT records are used to verify domain ownership. To add a new A record, click on the Add button next to the A records section and enter the required information, including the name of the record, the IP address, and the TTL. The name of the record should be the subdomain you want to point to the IP address. The IP address should be the address of your server, and the TTL should be set to a reasonable value, such as 3600 seconds. To add a new CNAME record, click on the Add button next to the CNAME records section and enter the required information, including the name of the record and the canonical name. The name of the record should be the subdomain you want to point to another domain, and the canonical name should be the domain you want to point to. To add a new MX record, click on the Add button next to the MX records section and enter the required information, including the name of the record, the mail server, and the priority. The name of the record should be the subdomain you want to set up email hosting for. The mail server should be the address of your mail server, and the priority should be set to a reasonable value, such as 10. To add a new TXT record, click on the Add button next to the TXT records section and enter the required information, including the name of the record and the text value. The name of the record should be the subdomain you want to verify domain ownership for, and the text value should be the verification code provided by the service you are using to verify domain ownership. After adding all the required DNS records, click on the Save button to save the changes. It may take some time for the changes to propagate to all the DNS servers around the world, so be patient and wait for at least 48 hours before testing your DNS setup. It is also important to note that you should always use a reputable DNS service provider, such as GoDaddy, to ensure that your DNS records are managed securely and efficiently. Additionally, you should always keep a backup of your DNS records in case something goes wrong and you need to restore them. In conclusion, setting up DNS with GoDaddy is a straightforward process that can be completed in a few steps. By following the instructions outlined in this tutorial, you can set up your DNS records and ensure that your website and email hosting are working correctly.